What's up, Epic 7? TristenWulf here, bringing you your Trial of Constellations video. You guys liking this new content? You liking the beta season? It's rough out here. It is hard content. It is designed for the most end game players for the Perdition level. If you are unable to do the Perdition level, I just recommend you bag it and go with Nightmare. Nightmare is an order of magnitude easier than Perdition. You'll still get pretty good rewards. The gear still has a chance to be the top end gear, but there is some, lower end gear mixed in there with the top end gear. So there is that. But you're going to need to get the blessings of the stars upgraded. Very much like a little bit of a roguelike, and the more you're able to do on this, the more you're able to get your blessings pushed up, the easier this is going to be. And I think eventually Perdition levels are going to be accessible to just about all levels of play. It's just you're not going to be able to start there. You're going to have to work your way up to it. And we're talking about, it costs 5 currency, and each one of these gives you like 3. So you're going to have enough to go up, like raise 1 level this month and then raise 1 other constellation to level 2 the next month. It's going to be a slow grind, especially with how long this thing paces out. Very much like upgrading the levels in Heart of Orbis. It's meant to happen over a long period of time, and you're just going to be suffering for those early stages. Now, one bit of advice I will give you right out of the gate. Start with the fire enemy or with the earth enemy. Do not start with the water enemy, and the reason is she is damn near impossible to beat unless you get the second constellation unlocked. So you're going to need the currency from this win and the currency from this win to unlock the second constellation to be able to handle Aquina, is that her name? Aquina, to handle this on Perdition level. So today's video, we're going to be focusing on the fire boss. So let's go in and talk about a couple of things. First of all, the constellations for the fire boss are going to be Aries and Leo. That's the wrong button. Here we go. Aries and Leo are the ones you really need to worry about. So make sure you have a unit in both. Now, Leo is going to increase the effectiveness of all allies by 10%. And Aries is going to increase the effectiveness of all ice elemental heroes by 50%. So we're going to get 60% effectiveness right there. Also, effectiveness of ice elemental heroes cannot exceed 100%. This is Smilegate not being able to English well. After extensive gameplay and testing, I am 1000% sure what they mean to this is that it's just like in Rift. As long as you have got enough effectiveness to stick the debuff, there is no resistance. You'll not see the word resist pop up in any of my fights because I'm overcapped on effectiveness. And that's what I think this means. This is just terribly worded, but basically what this means is while this is up, as long as you've got the effectiveness to stick the debuff, you're going to stick it. Now, remember, whatever unit you put in here, you will get different total points based on the level of the unit. You notice my level 28 unit only gives me 56 points. My Max Awaken 4-star unit only gives me 785 points. You need 800 points to get the effect, the level 1 effect. So you're going to have to use a level 60 5-star unit to get that. So slam a unit in there to unlock this achievement. It's going to have to be a max leveled one, max awakened one, and whatever unit you put in there, you cannot use in any of your teams to fight this. So it's basically stealing units for the buff, and then you can go in with your team. So this guy's a little bit of a pisser. What you need to do is spam defense breaks on him to keep the moon blessing down. And if you can get the moon blessing to 0, you will proc his defense break, allowing you to do decent damage. You guys are going to love this team. First unit on the team is Terranor Guard. You do not need Terranor Guard, but he certainly is fun. I've got Terranor Guard at 130 effectiveness, so he's a 5 effectiveness overcapped. 125 is your goal. Remember, the boss has 185 ER. You get to take 50 out of that because of the Aries bonus, so that takes us down to 135, and we get to take 10 out of that because of the Leo bonus, that gets us down to 125. I've got him at 85% crit chance. We're hitting a fire unit, so elemental advantage gives me that last 15% of crit chance. A little bit into damage, but I don't really care about damage. You want him slow. You don't want him cycling too many turns. I've got him on a double unity set with Terranor Guard's passive. That is a 29% chance to dual attack. Remember, 30% is the maximum dual attack chance. So going triple unity set, only gets you 1 extra percent. So double unity sets all you need for Terra Nor Guard. To help him stay alive, I put him on Sigurd's Scythe to, you know, take some of the edge off, give him a little bit of healing. You could put him on Pipit Lance, you could put him on Golden Rose, you know, whatever you want to slap him on to help him heal, help him do a little more damage. Artifact is as you like it. The main reason he is here is his S1 skill has a 75% chance to defense break, and with that 1 out of every 3 rounds dual attacking, it really gives us a great chance to stack these additional defense breaks. Next unit on the team is going to be Chloe. Now, nice thing about Chloe is that while Magic Nail is applied, and Magic Nail cannot be resisted, while Magic Nail is applied, the defense break is guaranteed. It ignores ER, so you don't need any effectiveness on Chloe, and that makes her banging awesome for this. I built a giga damage Chloe, just put all of my best DPS pen gear on her. For her exclusive equipment, you'll want the number 3 exclusive equipment to give you that 85% chance to defense break on her Hyperstrike S3. I've got her on Sigurd's Scythe for extra damage, extra healing. A little bit of bulk would be nice, but hey, it is what it is. Slow is fine. You do not need speed. You want all these units to run roughly the same speed. You don't want anybody really lapping anybody else. Each person's important, has their own job to do. Pen set is optional, not required, but every little bit of damage helps. Next thing, we'll run Fene. Now, you can try running Fene on a damage artifact. You could put her on Our Beautiful Seasons. You could give them her Frantic Flight. And you could do a lot more damage, but I like the security and stability of Celestine. It has really helped reel this team in and make it a lot more stable because this enemy is loaded with RNG. Because of course it is. I've got her on a high health Destro pen set. Again, only needs 85% crit chance to hit. Don't have to worry about anything else, just a lot of bulk because she is an HP scaler, so a lot of HP. This boss penetrates defense. Stacking defense is damn near useless to you. The pop damage penetrates defense, so don't worry about defense. Just go for HP. And lastly is our Tywin. Tywin is giga good in this. Yes, better than Brieg. No, don't use Brieg. I see you in the comment section. Why not Brieg? Because Brieg is terrible at this. Brieg has too many, takes extra turns, and you want those extra turns to not be eaten up by your support. You want your damage viewers to be able to do damage. So units that take extra turns are giga bad. Now, automatic turns like Fene's extra hit or dual attacks, they don't count, but actual extra turns can ruin you. So do not run Brieg. He is legitimately bad here. If you don't have Tywin, I would recommend you run probably Ice Rose would be your next best bet. Ice Crozet could be a good option, but stay away from units that take extra turns. Tywin, though, you don't have to do this. You don't, but it's kind of fun. I've got a double unity set on Tywin for a 20% chance to dual attack. Why? Because Tywin's S1 has got a 65% chance to defense break. Nice spacing there, Smilegate. Inflict defense, increased defense, all one word. Increased defense, inflict decreased. So if you want to get the A65 chance to inflict decrease, then make sure you also have Tywin on his number 1 exclusive equipment so you get 15 extra percent. Without it, this is only a 50% chance to inflict decrease. And that works too, but hey, you know, buck's a buck. Take the A65 chance to inflict decrease. It'll help out. I've got him on Holy Sacrifice because sometimes crap just goes south and you will like having the mulligan. If you do not have Holy Sacrifice, you should be able to get away with running him on Sword of Azera to help take some of the damage off, but there's always a chance things can go south. You can pop Holy Sac, gives you a mulligan, gives you a do-over. And that's it. Defense breaks on his S3 and his S1. Guaranteed defense breaks here. Defense breaks on his S1. We're loaded with defense breaks to control that moon and Fene to heal and do damage. Make sure you have got your pet that gives you event currency loaded. You can do this on full auto. It does work, but it's a lot more RNG. It's a lot easier to manual, a lot safer to manual. You can control when you drop your Kazrans. You can soul burn your Fene. A lot of reasons to manual this. It's once a month. Just live with it, but you can full auto with this team. Here's how it goes. All right, here we go. Battle starts. Now, I want to point something out to you guys. There is a boatload of RNG in this fight. Ain't that fun? Don't you love RNG? First things first, my Fene got stunned. Isn't that great? We're going to power through it because it seems my Fene always gets stunned. I don't know what it is about Fene, but she seems to always take the damn stun at the start. We got to get this moon phase down to 0. Every time we stick a defense break, we get it down to 0. And when it's down to 0, he will give himself a... he will give himself a defense break, and that will let us do good damage. So let's go ahead and get the magic nail on to help with damage. Terranor Guard's going to do his S1, 75% chance to break. Do we take this from 60 to 40? We do. Tywin's going to S3. His S3 is a guaranteed stick because we've got the Ares Zodiac filled into stage 1, so we have the 100% max end possible effectiveness, so there is no 15%. We've got the effectiveness to stick it, so this can't miss. Literally, for the first time in his life, Tywin can never miss. It only took 7 years. All right, guys, we're going to use the S3. It does have an 85% chance, so there is a 15% to miss, but as long as it sticks, it ignores ER. So hopefully this takes us from 20 down to 0. Beautiful. And that will proc the special defense break, which is the same as a normal defense break, but it's special. So that now we can start doing real damage. We don't need any more defense breaks, so I'm just going to S3. As long as your S3 is mola'd, it will do more damage than your S1. Or not mola'd, stigma'd. If you don't have his S3 skilled up, just stick to the S1s. But if you do, it's a good hit, it's solid damage, and it gives a good chunk of souls. Now we just hope for dual attacks off these S1s here. We'll use Fene's S3. It hits harder. Nice hit. S1, do we get a dual attack? Of course we do, with Tywin of all people. Terranor Guard, S1s. Fene, S1s. Now, the thing you got to be aware of is if you watch over top of the boss, you notice he's not moving on the CR bar when we attack, but watch over top of him. When you attack, you're going to see a word pop up. Not Magic Nail. You're going to see another word pop up here. You're going to see King's Rage. King's Rage is his counter. When it gets to King Rage 7, he will shoot down the CR bar to the front of the line, take a turn, and smack you. So you want to make sure you get your 7 hits in where they count. And we want to try to make sure that this is as low as gets down to 0 as quickly as possible, so we're pounding into a defense break. I'm going to go ahead and extend the Magic Nail just to make sure it stays on. Terranor Guard gets rid of that last 20%, please. Nice. Defense breaks back. No need to throw the S3 right now. We're just going to hit into that defense break. There we go. We're up to King's Rage times 2. Remember, when it gets to 7, he takes a turn. We'll go ahead and S1 here. Hit and hit. Extra hit. Healing up our Tywin a little bit. Another hit here. Tywin, can you dual attack for me? No, of course not. Where are we at on the King's Rage counter? Hit, hit. We're at King's Rage 6. This next hit is going to trigger King's Rage, so we will S3. Now watch, he's going to zoom right down the CR bar, take his turn, fill up the constellation, or fill up the moon phases a little bit. So let's go ahead and work on getting that down again. It's a big hit. Well, S3, it's a guarantee. That'll guarantee take us from 60 to 40. Fene, can you dual attack, please? No, oh, I thought you did for a second there. We got to apply Magic Nail so we can get the guaranteed defense breaks. S1 will take us from 40 to 20. Nice. And this will take us from 20 down to 0. What King's Rage are we at right now? King's Rage 6. Oh, I didn't. We got 15% on our skill, guys. I can't. This so much RNG in this. So he's about to take a turn. We're at King's Rage 6. We got some hurt people. I'm going to burn to make sure that they are healthy. So we'll just burn this here. Oh, now we get it. Now we get it down to 0. He's going to proc the defense break just in time for him to take a turn. Let's see. We S1 here. Oh, no, wait. We bypassed it. Well, good. King's Rage times 2. We hit again. King's Rage times 3. Hit him again. King's Rage times 4. The S3 hits harder into the defense break. Let's get big damage. Okay, we got to get this down again. Get the defense break back. So there's 1 hit. King's Rage times 6. S1. Show me a dual attack with Eternal Guard. Oh, we got it down to 0. We got the defense break back, guys. We bypassed the phase again. Lovely. Hit into a hit. King's Rage times 2. This is 3 turn. There's really no reason to Magic Nail when it's only 3 turn. I know it increases my attack, but S1 could give me a dual attack. You know what? Screw it. Let's just do it. I want the attack buff. Okay, an S3 because it hits Giga Hard. Fene S1s. Hit. An extra hit. King's Rage times 5. We hit again. King's Rage times 6. And 7. He's going to push to the front of the line, take a turn, refill the Constellation bar. We're getting hit by the spinning tops. We've taken some burn damage. Tywin's looking a little hurt. That's why we got the burns ready for Fene. So let's take this from 80 down to 60. Show me what you got, Eternal Guard. Nice. I'm going to burn this just for the significant heal for Tywin. We're going to S3 because we got Magic Nail. As long as we don't get 15% again, this should take us down to 40. Very good. This will take us from 40 down to 20. This one can never miss. We'll use the S3. Let's get our Enrage back up, and this will heal Tywin pretty good off of Celestine. Damage-based healing, not bad. And this will take us from 20 down to 0. Nicely done, Terra Norgar. We got the defense break back again. I'm going to reapply Magic Nail, get my attack buff going. We are at King's Rage 2. We attack again. Hit, and an extra hit. King's Rage is 3. He's doing his thing. His barriers goes back up, so we got to get rid of this barrier. Oh, no! No, it's so bad. The immunity. Okay. I really need to figure out how to get a stripper on this team. I need somebody who can strip and defense break. If I had a stripper on this team, it'd be easy. But now we've got no way to debuff, no way to lower this. So we're just going to have to eat the damage until he takes the turn. So S1 here. Hit. That was King's Rage 4. Hit. King's Rage 5. Hit. This is King's Rage 6. Fene's going to get a turn. Thank goodness. We can Soul Burner for the heal because we are all hurt. Hit. That is King's Rage 7. He takes a turn. The immunity is gone. And now we can start working this down again. 90. Man, look at my poor Chloe. Oh my god, this is so bad, guys. We're going to S3 here. Take this down to 70. Oh, Terran Guard. Oh my god. Take us down to... Oh, we didn't stick it. Tywin. Okay, hear me out. How many souls is this? 40 souls. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I do this, then I have 1 soul left to burn Fene. I think I do this to get rid of the burns. As much as I would rather S3, I'm going to burn here for the AoE heal. We got the dual attack. Magic Nail, what are we up to? Times 5. Good. And, man, we really need a dual attack off of this. Really need a dual attack. I'm going to S1, hoping to get a dual attack. Shifting the phase down, letting us bypass. If we don't, King's Rage 7. He's going to take a turn, and he's going to hit us really heckin' hard. S1. Oh, that sucks. No dual attack. All those Unity sets and no dual attack. Oh my god, and immunity's back, guys. Immunity is back. What a hot mess. Okay, S1. Dual attack. Some points. I think Terranor Guard might die from the burns here. No, we got a dual attack. Of all things, the one unit not wearing a Unity set, and we got a dual attack fronter. Amazing. S1. What are we up to? King's Rage times 3. I know I should S3, but we got to S1. We got to heal up. We got Soul Burn S1 for the big heal. Another hit. Healing up. Another hit. pushing through. That's King's Rage times 5. Another S1 hit. King's Rage times 6. S1. Here comes King's Rage times 7. He's going to do his thing, his big ultimate skill. We're all going to take giga damage. Fene survives it, ladies and gentlemen. We have got to burn again. I can't use her S3. I got to burn, or these guys are going to die from the burn. So I'm going to soul burn, hit, heal everyone up a little bit. Chloe, you've already got Magic Nail on. I'm going to S3 because I'm desperate to get this thing down. I'm going to S3 here. We're going to lose Magic Nail, but we're going to knock this from 50 down to 30. And that's a little more important than Magic Nail right now. Oh, no, we kept Magic Nail. Nice, 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 nice. We had 1 turn left on it. We're going to S1, taking it down from 30 down to 10. And the dual attack, and we get the defense break back, guys. It's good. It's good. How many souls is this? 3 souls. 1, 2, 3. It's not quite enough. I was hoping it'd be enough I could burn Fene, but it's not. So I'm just going to S1, hope for a dual attack here, because we don't need the breaks anymore. I'm going to S3 for the big D damage. We got 2 turns left on the counter bar. Big hits, and we'll reapply Magic Nail, pop damage, pop Fene. We're going to soul burn, heal everybody up, and kill the boss. There you go, guys. Was it easy? No. Is it consistent? Pretty consistent, but you can see the RNG in it, right? The 85% defense breaks, relying on the unity sets, relying on the dual attacks, sticking those 65% defense breaks on Tywin, those 75% breaks on Terran Guard. So far, it is the most consistent version that I have found, and you can full auto it. You can drop Terran Guard and just run these 3 units. You can drop Chloe and just run those 3 units, but you're going to increase RNG, make it a little bit trickier. But try it around, experiment with different options. Let me know in the comment section if you come up with teams that you feel are more stable, more consistent. This is the cheese way I have come up with it. We came very, very close to soloing it with just Tywin and Fene, running them both near base speed with a boatload of damage on Fene, and Tywin is our principal defense breaker. But oh my god, relying on his 65% defense breaks on his S1 is terrible, but if the RNG is with you, it can be done. If you have any questions, ask them in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope you get gear that is not hit set. Take care, Epic 7.